In the heart of a vast and prosperous kingdom, a cruel king held absolute sway. His reign was marked by ruthless punishments, meted out without hesitation, even for the smallest infractions. His name was synonymous with fear. One day, a thief was caught pilfering from the royal market. He was dragged before the king, his pleas for a hearing ignored. Without a moment's thought, the king declared his death sentence. But then the thief did something unexpected. Instead of weeping or begging for mercy, he burst into laughter. The king, startled by this audacity, leaned forward, his eyes narrowed. "Foolish man," he growled, "I have just condemned you to death. Why do you laugh? Most men tremble in fear, yet you act as if this is a jest." The thief, remarkably calm, replied, "Your Majesty, I laugh because just a week ago, a great yogi revealed a rare and powerful skill. He taught me how to train any horse to fly through the sky. Alas, upon my death, this secret will die with me." Intrigued and a touch skeptical, the king raised an eyebrow. "Are you claiming you can make a horse fly?" The thief nodded confidently. "Indeed, Your Majesty. If given the chance, I can teach your own horse to soar through the heavens. However, this art takes time, a full year. After that year, your horse will grace the skies like a bird. If I fail, you are welcome to punish me with the most excruciating death you can imagine." The king, his curiosity piqued, saw an opportunity. If this man speaks the truth, he thought, a flying horse would make me the most powerful king in the world. No one would dare challenge my reign. He granted the thief a year, adding, "But know that if you fail, I will not show mercy. During this time, I will ensure your family is well provided for so that you may focus on your work. Do not waste this chance." The thief bowed deeply, murmuring his thanks before hurrying home. His wife and children were astonished to see him alive, his wife asking, "How did you escape the king's wrath? He shows mercy to no one." He smiled and recounted the entire story. His wife, even more bewildered, asked, "But can you truly teach a horse to fly?" The thief chuckled ruefully. "Of course not. I know nothing about flying horses." His wife, now panicked, cried, "Why did you lie? The king will surely kill you in a year. You've only postponed your death." The thief gently took her hands. "My dear, let us be positive. I was going to die today, but now I have an extra year. Anything can happen in that time. I see 3 possibilities. I might succumb to illness or accident before the year is over. The king or his horse, both old, might die first. Or, if neither of these happens, then I get to live an entire year more with you and our children. Is that not better than dying today?" His wife slowly wiped her tears, seeing the wisdom in his words. The following months passed, and as the year drew closer, the thief became increasingly uneasy. Fear began to creep into his heart, and he prayed sincerely each day, vowing to abandon his life of crime and live honestly if he survived. Just as the 12th month began, fate intervened. A rival king, who had long coveted the kingdom, launched a surprise attack. Spies, secretly embedded within the realm, seized the moment to overthrow the cruel king. The king was killed, and the usurper claimed the throne, declaring freedom for all those imprisoned under the old regime. The thief, now a free man, returned home to his family. True to his promise, he abandoned his life of theft and embraced a life of honesty. He worked hard, and with his family, spent his remaining years in peace and contentment. This story reminds us that life is filled with uncertainties. No one knows what tomorrow will bring. In times of trouble, remember that everything is temporary. Bad times, like good times, will pass. Never lose hope. Always seek the possibilities, no matter how distant they seem. And most importantly, focus on good deeds. Your actions today will shape a better tomorrow for you and for those around you. Sometimes life's most challenging moments are not endings, but rather opportunities for transformation. We must never surrender to despair, even when all seems lost. Hope, positive action, and a strong spirit can open new pathways, and no hardship lasts forever. If we keep moving forward with courage and a positive mindset, we can overcome any obstacle. If this story has moved you, share it with someone who needs a reminder that hope prevails.